What is up, peeps? Welcome to the Chill Play Cafe. Today we are cleaning up some stuff on Mortal Kombat 1. So I figured, you know what, let's make a video, sit down, have a discussion, and see where everybody is with this game. Okay, so the only thing that I get to do with this game at this point is come into Tower of Times and try to collect the 75 crystals that they give us weekly. Aside from that, you have the skins to look forward to. The top palette looks like the least favorite when it comes to the palettes that they sell in the premium store, because even some people online, they're saying he looks like Bald Scorpion, and that should be like a free skin or a fully discounted skin at 50 crystals. The comments are funny. The picture is compliment of ice cream from Twitter. I had to go and figure out how to show you guys these skins in a little bit of a better light. Speaking of a better light, let's look at Li Mei's skin. Now, if you guys remember, Li Mei looked really nice in Mortal Kombat Deception and going forward. And then they came with the design that they have for Mortal Kombat 1. And now they're coming up with a new design for us that she looks like she's on some kind of tribe or something. And I'm not sure who's designing these costumes, man, but that's not a police constable. Let's put it that way. If you want to go ahead with the storyline and say this is a police constable, this is not it. You want to see a police constable? Check out that chick from Arcane. That's the police constable. Imagine if they would have given us Li Mei dressed up in something like that, just to make it a little bit more appealing for you to grind at least and try to get for the reward. Okay, aside from the skins, the problem also with us going after these rewards when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1 is you're competing against one another. Meaning, if you compare them to the other two games that we are documenting right here on this channel, Grand Theft Auto does not tell you you're competing against someone else when you're selling your vehicle in the salvage yard. You can go ahead and do that at your own pace, and if you finish the mission, you're gonna get the reward. So if somebody else is grinding this mission 50,000 times because they have nothing better to do, you're not gonna lose on getting the reward because they had the time to put in. That's what I'm trying to say. In Mortal Kombat 1, a game that's released, maybe 10 years over Grand Theft Auto, because Grand Theft Auto was released in 2013, is telling you, you know what, you're going to compete against people that are addict on this game and they're sitting there the whole day just grinding. So if you want to come in and you think to yourself you're going to get Bald Scorpion just by putting in an hour every night, no, that's not going to happen. You need to grind a little bit more. So you have the problem of the skins not being interesting, and also the competing against other players that for some reason Mortal Kombat is notorious for. They always like to pit us against each other instead of just letting the player play the game, have fun, and get the reward. Now let's look at the goals that these guys are giving us in order to do, and this way we can boost our points so we can get these amazing rewards. One of the goals that they have is for you to do the fatality for 30 times, guys. 30 times doing a fatality. It's one thing to say, you know what, spill this amount of blood from fighters because you're playing the game and you're gonna get there. But to say you have to do a fatality 30 times, imagine if you have a main and you're just sitting there and you're like, I'm gonna get this fatality 30 times. Factor in for players that are just casual. I'm not talking pro players here, casual players. Next thing you know, you finished the round, you did a brutality for fun, you just wasted that round. Now you're still grinding. Imagine your input is not right. Again, you just wasted another round. You still have another 29 fatalities to do. It's just tedious. It makes the game less fun and more of a homework than making the game fun. I'm not sure how they lost their sight of how to make the game fun, but this is what it's come down to. They give you these goals and they want you to finish them. So let's say you finished all the goals, you got your 75 crystals, right? Well, if you're a casual player like me and you played Mortal Kombat 11, you got your 75 crystals, you're thinking to yourself, damn, the good old days of Mortal Kombat 11, where if you finished the Tower of Times, you were getting 200 crystals. 200 crystals. toward the end of the 2-week period or the week period, I'm not sure what the time was on that game, 200 crystals. And then if you want to go into Combat League, you're getting 600 crystals if you get to Grandmaster. Grandmaster is easily achievable by casual players. Yes, you're going to get teabagged. Yes, you're going to get killed. People are going to get on the mic and swear at you. But getting 600 crystals is achievable in Mortal Kombat if you put in a little bit of time in Combat League and you get those crystals. Here, they don't even give you crystals in Combat League. You're just looking at it, you're like, I'm just going to get another palette, another mask that's boring for Scorpion or Reptile or Sub-Zero, and absolutely nothing to look forward to. What, I'm going to go on X or Twitter and brag about my win-loss ratio or show highlights of me beating somebody and teabagging them? It's just not something that people do, except if they're addicts of the game and they're just sitting there every day grinding. So when it comes to Mortal Kombat, I come in, I clean up, I try to get these minimum things that they give us and just kind of turn off the game and go from there. It's sad because the game is a lot of fun. I think it's missing a few things that would make it so much fun for casual players. The first thing could be just making regular lobbies with percentages like you used to have in the other games. Something that when I jump in at night, I can chill and say, you know what? I want to pick on this guy. I have 65% odds in order to beat him, or I have 85% odds in order to beat him. I have my music kicking on in the background and I'm just having fun. And maybe when I'm playing in casual, I could meet some of the goals that you have in Tower of Time, which is like doing 30 fatalities, or Kitana has to do this much brutalities. All these things could be grinded in there while you're having fun instead of grinding it against a computer that is super cheap when they put on the armor and cut off your combo, grab you when you're in the middle of your combo, and so on and so forth. Sadly, that's the state of Mortal Kombat 1. That's what we're stuck with right now. Doesn't say the game is to be given up on. So far, I'm just waiting on the company to see what they are going to say. It's kind of a make or break situation with them right now, because going forward is going to affect their reputation a lot more if they give up on this game after all the problems they put the customers through during the 2-year period that it's been out right now. Alright you guys, that should do it for this game. If you want to do some cleanup, get your crystals and keep up with things that are happening on Mortal Kombat 1. I'll see you guys on the next video.